every recent Florida State team has their token, athletic forward, wing forward who guards full court. He can really move. These kind of like full pressure guys. Jonathan Isaac is the first one, and for sure the best one. Just an unbelievable combination of speed and explosion and power. Scotty Barnes also filled this role. He was definitely like erratic and chaotic, but his length and movement skills were really impressive at times, and he could really like cause a lot of pressure at that point of attack, picking up fuller half court. And it seems like that torch this season is being passed to Baba Miller, who I think this was the second game after being suspended for some probably BS reason. And he is a defensive captain already, which is really, really impressive and did surprise me quite a bit. He is, as I said, the guy entrusted with picking up full court because of his movement skills and his length. Baba is always moving and scanning. Just watch him all the time off the ball. He never stops moving his head. He never stops moving his feet. He's always active with his arms and his eyes and his head. And this is going to be a theme of how like disciplined and active and it's honestly cerebral of a defender Baba is. When again he can pick up full court, step around a screen. That is ridiculous. Like that is very, very agile screen navigation for a 6'11" dude. And then he's able to once again switch on the ball, deny ball pressure because of just how versatile he is. He's guarding the weak side, stopping any potential passes. He digs. The digs are going to become a common theme here with Baba because he is just a master in that nail on the weak side already, which is really, really cool. Again, providing that full court ball pressure. It's just like a Florida State thing. I don't know, but it's very impressive to see what these guys can do and like the kind of movers they can consistently acquire. Like there's a lot more on this team. This is one of like the most perfect freaking tags. Like this is beautiful basketball. This is really, really beautiful basketball. First of all, Baba starts off this possession by shutting down this drive very nicely, but then he follows it up with this just gorgeous tag. He's always bouncing and hopping. He's making the passes harder, showing the defense that he's attentive and not gonna fall asleep and allow for an easy pass. Watch him stunt down just enough here to take away the thought, and because of how like long and stridey he is, he can recover pretty seamlessly and get a good contest on that corner three. Again, perfect usage of his body and his stunts to kind of try to confuse the ball handler and make him hesitate, and just a beautiful job closing out under control. The ground coverage, despite not being super fast or explosive, is wild. He just feels like a more like sure, reliable defender than someone like Scotty, who definitely had the athletic advantage. But he is just so sound and so poised for someone of his age. Again, the screen navigation, just very, very impressive. That he can. I think I showed this one already. Yeah, I did. Oopsies, we showed this one twice. Just kidding. But yeah, I think now this is going to get into digs, where Baba Miller can cover so much ground like without even really moving. Like look how much ground he covers in this one step. He is posted up in between the top of the key in the corner, and this is a difficult thing to do because he can take one little step over, swipe and disrupt or get the steal. I can't really tell. While still, you cannot comfortably pass this corner because of how good he is at getting to those closeout spots. It's a really difficult thing for Notre Dame in this game to handle, and they routinely were disrupted by his ability to dig and to take stuff away. Again, his handle gets disrupted. The offense has to reset. This is really high level stuff, and this is really impressive stuff for someone this young. I'm pretty sure Baba is 18. And this is really impressive awareness, not just turning so many prospects turn their whole body to tag. They dive straight at it. I know I do this when I play pickup. They dive at them. They throw their whole body at them. But that's not how you tag, because you obviously have to worry about the recovery. And Baba does so well staying horizontal, staying perpendicular to the sideline here, so he can quickly recover out, deny that pass. His hands are always moving. It is a technical he's really great. Like the technical stuff is really impressive. Again, he can just really move with guards when needed. I mean, 1v1 he won't do great, but like these like straight line drives he can really help with. I liked his rebounding. He boxed out, was always giving effort as a rebounder, and then had the freedom to push up on offense as well, which was cool and really useful after being able to get that defensive rebound without having to make another outlet pass. The like low man rotation stuff is obviously not as like oppressive as Jonathan Isaac, and he doesn't have like the real like crazy like vertical rim protecting ability. But he was a pretty solid backline defender where he's rotating over really early, showing this guard a body in the paint, so he's forced to back up. And then he's communicating on the weak side, pointing out. They're all communicating. This is such a fun defense to watch. They're all communicating, and they get out to that three. And again, Baba is impacting the rebound. He has, using his crazy length. I think he's reported like 7'2", 7'3" wingspan. The big thing with Baba, is like he is just going to get bumped off of the spot like a lot. Like the athletic tools are definitely going to be the biggest hiccup for him. He's definitely slower right now than I remember him being in overseas ball, but that definitely could just be like getting back to like, basketball shape. But yeah, I mean this is going to happen a lot where not that much force is going to send him flying. And Baba's offense hasn't really been anything. Like they don't feature him in the Notre Dame game. At least he was pretty solid. Like made decent decisions. Like didn't disrupt things. But he was like doing stuff like this, making crazy passes. Offhand live dribble stuff with his explosive handle. So this is somewhere in there. And I'm really excited to see where Baba goes for the rest of the season because this is some really promising stuff, and he's a very cool prospect to add to the laundry list of extremely cool prospects in this draft.